Welcome to TBD at the Movies. I'm your host, the Blind Dyslexic. Please make a donation to the Heroes at Home, Cancer Sucks, as well as some Making Strides charities. 3 awesome charities that do a world of good for our men and women in the military and those suffering from cancer. And to our awesome cops, military personnel, and emergency responders, please stay safe. You're always in our hearts. I'm heading up to grab something from QT, and I'm also going to give you my feelings upon the 2020 remake of The Grudge. Where do I begin? For all of those of you who saw my post on Facebook, you already know, as well as Twitter. It was, well, not that great. I've seen both the original and I've seen the Sarah Michelle Gellar 90s version, and I can honestly say right from the get-go, stay with those two. Just stick with those two. If you saw, how can I put this? Concentrate on the number of scares you saw inside the trailer. Now, that's the number of scares that were in this movie. Alright? Basically, the whole notion of The Grudge is an evil entity latches itself on to somebody, and whoever enters this one house, they end up killing that person and any and all who come in contact with them. That's basically how they had this movie set up. The ending was so predictable. I mean, it was so predictable. It was a unique way, I'll grant them this much. Setting it up as a crime drama was unique, but that is the only unique thing about this movie. They did so many flashbacks to try to make you understand how this person was connected to this person, or how this situation happened at this situation. It just was weighed down with useless garbage. All they had to do was make a horror flick similar to that of the original and the Sarah Michelle Gellar version. And I'm not saying doing a shot-by-shot remake like Vaughn did with Hitchcock's Psycho, but this was useless. This was absolutely, I mean, I can't even think of one redeeming quality other than the uniqueness of seeing it through the eyes of a cop who, which seems kind of strange, is the partner she gets partnered with starts off with smoking, stops, and she's the one that picks up the smoking habit. But yet he's the one that stops. Boy, there's a big twist. And of course she's got the son, and the whole, when you're afraid, what do? Close your eyes, count to 5, blah, blah, blah. That. They stressed so much on the flashbacks, on how each was connected, that the whole fear tracking was lost. And forget the and forget the ghost monster from the however the hell they did that throat thing. Whoever was killed last, whoever was within the house, that's the ghost. And for an R-rated movie, yes, folks, it's R-rated. But they could have tacked on a PG-13 rating onto it, edited nothing out, and it would have still been the same. So basically a PG-13 movie with an R rating just for making it sound important and scary. And it was not scary. I will say this much. I jumped only one time during that entire movie. One time. I won't say what it was, but it was only a reactionary. It was only reactionary due to the fact of what one character was doing to themselves. That's all it was. This was a movie, how can I put this? This was the type of movie actors do as if they were trying to hold off until the main movie they wanted to do was going to be starting production. Oh, good. I only have to wait a month and a half. So, we got making the movie, the reshoots, and the promotion of this movie. That will bring me up to maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks prior to the movie that I'm going to actually going into production for. That's all I have to wait. That's the way this movie felt. And it had some good actors in it too. You had the guy who played Sulu. You had the gal from the Conjuring, Nun, and Annabelle, to mention a few. But folks, I'm just going to give you my rating right here and now. The TBD at the movies rating is this. Saturday, Sunday matinee. That's what you should wait for. When it comes to horror aspects of this movie. Late Late Show. The plot line for this movie. And finally, the last rating. If you honest to God, truthfully feel you want to have this movie part of your collection, I would honestly, between all the aspects that are out there, streaming, downloading, DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, beta, I would honestly tell you, wait till it comes to beta. Because this is a poor knockoff. This does more harm. If there's another Grudge movie, it's going to be way on down the line. So, but I am your blind dyslexic. This has been TBD at the movies. I do a Tulsa walkabout as well as a TBD on. Hit the notification bell. Hit the subscribe to keep yourself up to date. I am your blind dyslexic. This has been TBD at the movies. Coming to you now from QT. Ciao for now.